Hello there, I'm Dr. Nathan, and welcome to Vet Talk, the Veterinary Podcast 2024. Thank you to everyone who has listened over the years, and thank you to everyone who has started listening. You make me feel like my rambling has some purpose. I'm always very reflective at the end of the year and try to use that reflection to start the beginning of the year off strong with excitement. I admit the last few years that has been hard to do. I mean, we still make our plans, but there's been some stress in the world, if you haven't noticed. The political turmoil in the country is on everyone's minds, and we all know 2024 is going to be politically dramatic. I hate seeing wars and destruction it causes to people, but at the same time, I'm rooting that Ukraine can push Russia out of its borders. The suffering in Israel breaks my heart as well. Those wars can seem a world away even if we see their effects here. But it is really hard to think about those things far away when we're over here trying to pay our bills, trying to make ends meet, trying to take care of our loved ones and ourselves. That is frustrating because the older we all get, the more we worry about our health and our family and friends' health. And will we have the money we need to survive? Is a few dollars donated to Ukraine enough to really make a difference? I don't know. Someone told me running a vet hospital is going from one emergency to the next. As much as we plan, it seems like life is like that too. All of that can be rather overwhelming, but I take stock in the good too. I made it through another year. I feel God blessed me with a lovely wife who I always look forward to being with. My business made it another year, and I've been able to spend more time with those I care about. There were struggles along the way this year, but here we are, and that's something. The rough times formed who I am today, but I certainly like remembering the good times better. And I realize to a point how lucky I am to be alive right now. At the end of 2023, I had to have my appendix out. The skilled doctors and nurses took care of me well, and I made a good recovery. But I also realized how lucky I was. Go back 150 years, and my appendix needing out would probably have resulted in my death. How lucky was I to go in on a Friday night and home on a Sunday? There are tons of things that we have today that so many others in time past haven't had access to. I could give a long diatribe, but let me talk about some things in vet medicine. In 2023, I've been able to offer a monoclonal antibody pain control for dogs and for cats, and have seen wonderful results. While writing this, I'm also looking over allergy testing results where we will make immunotherapy for a dog so that they can stop itching. We started using a pill to control diabetes in cats this year, and for the past few years, I've been enjoying a drug in horses that can remove arthritis. I mean, isn't it amazing to just think what we have done as the human race and what we have access to in the veterinary field? And that's some of what I look forward to bringing you this year. We're still going to have discussions about animals, but we have some fun interviews coming up where we will talk to seasoned and young veterinarians and get their perspectives on their years in veterinary medicine and perhaps how the industry has changed. I'm also looking to highlight some of the drugs and procedures we have to just kind of remind us what power we have at our disposal with veterinary medicine. Just like each generation of people allows the next to build to be bigger and better accomplishments, each year and each discovery allows us to individually grow as well. So thanks for listening. I hope this year you prosper in your life and can grow on what you have done in the previous years of your life. And I hope you can find what you truly enjoy and are able to enjoy it. I hope that as we all go through this world together, we can see the bigger picture and make the world a better place. And I hope this podcast, in some small way, helps you understand a little bit more about the world. I'm Dr. Nathan. Thanks for listening. I hope our discussions are valuable to you and aid in giving perspective. If you want to contact us, please reach out to theveterinarypodcast@gmail.com. You can find a complete list of the podcast episodes on SoundCloud. If you find this information helpful and want more content, please join our Patreon. patreon.com/theveterinarypodcast. And don't forget to follow our Facebook page, facebook.com/theveterinarypodcast. As always, thanks for listening, and I hope this information is helpful to you. If you do find it helpful, please like it, share it, so other people may find it helpful as well.